something he ate, and he was like, what are black carrots? And I was like,
they're just black carrots. I'm like, but when you say carrot, you think orange. She's like, yeah, and like black and red and green. And And then
I was like, wait till you see the tomatoes that are different colors. That'll be fun.
So I'm sorry. I wanted to bring that up because you said carrot, and I was like, I'm still figuring out how I feel about the whole thing. I went my whole life. Had no idea.
Well, from now on, you can imagine the dangling carrot to be a black one.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. But Richard realizes that these guys, the troops, are going to need a magic show. He needs to bring his cards, he needs to bring his top hat, and a little fucking bunny. It's going to be great.
He doesn't want to just convince them. He wants to impress them.
Yeah, well, he has to. He doesn't have a choice because these guys are like, they're going to be difficult to convince either way. So you got to like pull it out. The men at the palace.
Time to bust out the spirit fingers.
Yeah, the guys at the palace, the ones who already kind of had to step up on having the bond anyways, because they were, they had the strongest blood. They saw him shoot fucking lightning through the palace and murder a bunch of dudes. Yeah, like they didn't even need that much convincing, and they got it. So these people are going to need something equally as, like,
really
grandeur.
Good. Yeah.
Richard knows that he has to do this to keep Kaelin safe. Apparently, this is the overlying reason that Richard has decided to stay in Aidendrill and not ditch and go see Kaelin. Like, he told her he was going to immediately, but he has decided that it's more important to stay here and deal with the Daharan soldiers. I think maybe he's trying not to make sure that anyone's going to follow them or that Aidendrill is going to be a safe place.
I think what it comes down to is he knows that if he doesn't stop the Order, that the Order is going to come up into the New World and they are going to take over everything, right?
They can kill magic.
Yeah, and they're going to wreak all their havoc. So he can go right to Kaelin for now and be totally fine, but eventually he knows that some shit's going to go down and that everything is gone. So he needs to solve this problem now for long term so that old Richard and Kaelin can be, like, safe and fine together.
It's so frustrating, though.
I mean, yeah, but Kaelin did this too. Kaelin and Richard now both have a history of just going off to fight this war right quick instead of going to their significant other. Granted, they both had good reasons, and I'm not going to argue with their reasons, but, like, this just seems like a very dramatic and drastic move. Like, yeah, I took a couple years off the relationship and fought a war. No big deal.
You mean, like, well, I guess Kaelin's done it twice. Kaelin, instead of, okay, granted, she's trying to stay safe right now. Instead of coming to him, is going to Galea. And instead of going straight to Zed in Aidendrill, she stopped and fought the war with the Imperial Order before. Is that what you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that's... I just wish that there was some way to send letters in this world. Why can't we send a letter?
Cell phone, take 10 minutes.
You can't find one person in the city that you can pass, like, a couple coins to and be like, I need you to ride. Don't fucking read this letter. Find these people. Give it to the old man. Don't even tell him to go find Kaelin.
They had runners in the last book.
There you go. What the fuck?
Hey, you. Take this. Go. Fast as you can. And that's all they do.
Writing code. Come on. You can figure this out. You guys are smart. But yeah, so this is Richard's ultimate reason for not leaving Aidendrill yet. He's got a bigger plan than all of us, so we just have to deal with it. Richard asks the Mord Sith if they have their red leather, and they're like, always, okay? He tells them that they have to get it on, he has a plan, but he wants them to stay safe.
Get the leather on.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yes.
Just saying, they misunderstood him before. I wanted to make that very clear.
Hallie tells him that Mord Sith do not die old and toothless in their beds. So they're going to fucking fight, and that's just the way it's going to be. They're going to protect his ass.
A little bit of the madness popping out.
Yeah. They want the Lord Rahl to die old and toothless in their bed, so they will live down their lives if they need to make that happen. And that's just the way it's going to fucking be. And that's when he sees...
That ain't no guess. That was full on Waterboy. Thank you.
Yes. And that's when he sees the glimpse of crazy in their eyes, and he kind of recognizes it a little bit in his own eyes, and he's like, okay, well, we're all in the same crazy boat together.
You're bat fuck crazy, aren't you?
Oh, shit. Maybe I am, too.
Bat shit in tunnels, too. I'm sorry.
Richard says that he's gonna leave while the women change, and Kara tells him there's no fucking way. We just found you, you're in my sight, you're not gonna leave my sight. You can turn around if you want, but you're not leaving. That's just the way it's gonna be. Richard motions for the other guys to turn around too, because they're just standing there staring like assholes, and he's like, guys, stop making it weird. Turn around.
Stop being a creeper. Come on.
Yeah.
First order as new boss, let's not be weird.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's not be that kingdom.
Yeah. We're gonna turn this around, guys, okay?
Next thing you know, that's a slight step away from Kelton.
Yeah,
and we don't want to be doing that shit.
You're on a severe downslide towards shitting in people's fucking fireplace, okay? We're not doing that. Show some damn decorum.
That is improper.
Yeah. Gratch even turns around, because he's like, I don't know why you guys are being weird, but I'll do it too.
He's totally used to being naked in nature, and he's just like, oh yeah, don't look at the titties, guys. Come on. Come on.
Kara is happy that Richard is going to bond all these troops so he can be protected by the entire fucking army on his way back to Dahara.
Shit, yeah.
And Richard's like, oh, hey, that's not the plan. We're not going back to Dahara. I don't know if you thought that you were making the plan, but I'm Lord Rawl, and I've got plans.
You called me Lord Rawl, right? I'm the guy in charge? Okay, I was just checking. Yeah, we're not going that way. Yeah. Sorry.
I was here, like, doing shit, so I'm gonna keep doing my shit.
I just like how they're like, obviously, the Lord Rawl is going back to Dahara, and he's like, no, you just told me I have an army now. Now I can go about all of my plans, because I have an army.
Yeah.
We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, their idea was like, we're gonna swoop in, we're gonna rescue him, we're gonna bring him back to the palace. And he was like, cool, now you're with me on my journey. Fun. He tells them that his plans are like any Lord Rawl. Like, he's gonna conquer the fucking world.
Conquer the world.
Which is very much not what we know Richard to be like.
It's a very darkened thing to say.
Yeah. But okay, fun. That'll be great.
After all the, like, peace he instilled in all of these people, like, hey, I'm really not a douchebag. I'm not power hungry. I don't want to control your lives. I don't want to torture you or kill innocent people. But we are definitely going to take over the world.
Yep.
So just prepare yourselves for that. And let's go.
I got an invisibility cloak. I got a fucking flying scary thing. My fucking betrothed can take over kingdoms with just like touching them, like boop, and now they're under our Guess what?
And I got a PB&J wrapped in a handkerchief. Let's go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
What more do you need?
Plus, I have these really hot looking chicks wearing leather, and they have these pointy little stick dealies that can cause you pain. So fuck around, find out.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, you can let us know by writing an email to podcastatt@gmail.com. If you wanted to send us a text or leave us a voicemail, you can, leaving either of those at 616-259-0025. You can find us on all of the social medias at podcastatt. And if you are really a big fan, you can head on over to patreon.com/podcastatt and leave us a pledge. We really, really appreciate the fuck out of it, you guys. You guys are awesome. We love you very, very much. And we will see you real soon.
Mm-hmm.